Alright, I ain't gonna spend too much time on this one. I really don't feel like doing this shit, man. But I had to make this, the second part. So if you, I don't do recaps on Facebook. So you could, every time, every live I do on Facebook, I download it, edit it, and I put it on my channel where they pay you at. So I don't do recaps. So if you missed a live yesterday, just subscribe to my channel, and that's on there. But I was following, y'all know I follow certain stories. There's so much going on with this content shit. It's like billions and billions of dollars worth of content. Everything around you is content. This is one of the stories I'm following right now, because this one of the, he's from Chicago. If y'all was live yesterday with, he was saying he failed as a father because his son locked up right now. Well, I ain't gonna tell him because he about to explain it. But his son locked up and he can't afford to bail his son out. So he felt like he lashed out on live yesterday. Like I said, if you missed a live, then you need go subscribe to my channel and see that and catch back up and come back here, because I ain't doing no recapping. So an hour ago, he spoke again. I'm saying this first with y'all. I'm gonna let him talk, and then I'm gonna let him talk. I don't want to be too long with this shit.
Right. Y'all doing friendship now too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Then you comfortable around them doing gangster shit, putting these niggas in y'all business and shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's weird though, because you did the same thing with your son.
I did what with my son?
Putting all your business. You the same. Your son in jail right now because you a street nigga and he saw you doing, so now he doing the same thing you doing. So then you on the internet. I used to think about that, right? I'm like, damn, you say all this shit, but you just like that. You act like you love your own son because you only take responsibility for what you do. You claim everything else. You just claim bond.
Alright, I will explain a little bit what happened. So, this guy right here from Chicago, I met a lot of guys through this internet shit, because it's like, whatever direction you in, you're gonna meet other people that's in the same direction, right? So, his son, he from Chicago, he was he an ex-gang member, whatever, trying to clean his life up, try to move his kids, he moved his son out of Chicago to Las Vegas. But our kids have phones now, right? And phones is the new outside. I don't know if anybody got the memo about that. Like, phones is the new outside. Like our like most of our kids are like legally how can I say this? Legal robots. Like we let this shit happen to our kids, but anyway, that's another story for another day. So, most sons that come up, they got a father that, yeah, your father used to be like this, your father used to beat this nigga, your father used to shoot that. Most kids want to try to, what's that fucking word? Damn, what's that word, bro? I'm gonna just say right now, revisit, old beef, shit like that. No, inherited beef. There we go. Inherited. So, where his son don't want to be a kid known for going to college, and because the gangsters is like, yeah, your father was a gangster, and they saluting the dumb shit. Long story short, his son locked up right now, and he can't afford to bail him out, and he felt like he failed as a father. And yesterday, I was on my live yesterday, you seen he was on live, he was crying, and he was, what I'm saying, just man shit that men do. And niggas made fun of him because that's just the internet. You know what I'm saying? If you get into this internet shit and this shit that I'm doing and all that, like, you gotta have thick skin. You can't be weak, like, fucking with the internet, because there's no holds barred. But that's another story for another day. So I'm gonna let him finish, y'all.
Everybody but blaming yellow. Right, you ain't blame yourself not one time. What the fuck you gonna blame you?
Blame me for what?
But you influence the nigga.
I influence too.
Your son, you think influence him to do what he doing?
No, I ain't influence him.
How you did?
Because he think he a BD. First of all, he went the opposite way.
Come on.
Yeah, so how
I'm
I
glad.
influence him?
Bam. So, alright, so this is the last time I'm gonna stop this, y'all. It's the last time I stop. I'm so glad he said that. Alright, so his son is a member of a gang that he's beefing with, right? You know this. I think all of us been going through this for the last 10 years, like this rebellious stage with our kids. I don't know if it got anything to do with those shots they give them when they go to school, talking about they put some immune system or whatever the fuck that shit be. I don't know, but so cause this is why like I don't really get on here and be complaining about the shit that I go through with my kids, because it's starting to look like everybody going through this shit. Like literally everybody. Like this shit is starting to be like a motherfucking like the color red. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, so it's like, damn, you can't really get on this bitch and crying about, damn, yo, I'm going through this with my, because it's 100 other motherfuckers that's going through that shit. So you like, damn, what is going on, man? Like what type of shit is going on in the world? But it's this rebellious thing with these kids, bro. Like it's like they grow up. The kid that you give the most love to, for some reason, grow up to hate you. You know, his son. I actually remember his son being born. You know, he got cool ass baby mother. I don't think they're together now. So I seen Shorty as a baby. He had Shorty in Vegas since Shorty was born. So his son never had to deal with Chicago way of living. His son never had to deal with that. But he got a cell phone. Niggas are saying, my father was this, my father was that. I want to be what they saying you was. My firstborn on here. Hey, Booker Bud. Love you. But I'm gonna let him finish talking. But yeah, his son joined the gang that he beefing with. It's this thing like that, like it is crazy, because it's like it's happening to literally everybody. Everybody's daughter or son is doing something that's against them for some reason. You know, it's like, I mean, one of the reasons is to hurt you, but the question is why. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you love your kid, why would your kid want to say or do anything that can hurt you just for loving them? We just don't know, bro. We just don't know. More. If you gonna bro, you gonna be remind me of something. Like I holler at you about something. I'll be on there later on, cause I ain't gonna I might not go in today. Alright, y'all. So I'm gonna play this video real quick. Hey, and if y'all don't want your comments to be visual, just let me know.
He went the opposite gang, but he went the same direction. He went towards the street.
Hey, listen. As a man,
I'm gonna rewind it back for y'all that just came in, just a little bit.
I influence too.
Your son, you think influence him to do what he doing?
No, I ain't influence him.
How you did?
Because he think he a BD. First of all, he went the opposite way.
Come on.
Yeah, so how I influence him?
It's the street. He went the opposite gang, but he went the same direction. He went towards the street.
Hey, listen. As a man, I brought Shorty out here and a new version of Yellow. He ain't even been around that type of shit. And when he was growing up, he still wasn't around it because he was too young. So whatever I was doing, what he saw it on the internet.
Like I just explained to y'all, you know, his son never felt how it felt to have to live in Chicago. His son never felt that. So it's like, how did his son turn that way if he didn't even have to even deal with what somebody growing up in Chicago had to deal with? How is his son in jail for all kinds of robberies? I think he should explain it. All kinds of robberies, and he didn't even know his son was even like that. He had no idea his son was a gangster out here destroying shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't know. And when he found out, you know, it was a $200,000 bail that he couldn't pay. He probably gonna get it at, you know, after this interview though. He said he ain't even had $50 to his name. It's like, it should be tough out here. But he admitted that he kind of fucked up money gambling. That's another thing. I don't get that gambling shit, but I ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, it's enough.
He ain't never saw it in real life.
Bro, stop.
It ain't like I was giving my son switches and giving a nigga crack and giving him drugs and telling him to go
You
trap.
walk in here with switches every day.
Man, stop
Every
lying.
day you
Stop
walk in
lying.
with switches. We ain't been walking with no switches.
Ooh, K1?
Allegedly.
K1 got legal guns. He can do that. Them legal pipes.
Okay, we
Them legal pipes.
We on here legal pipes.
Yeah, them legal pipes.
So you telling me your son wasn't a violent person?
But why you keep saying my son violent?
Who's violent?
My son fighting the case right now. You trying to make my son look bad? They gonna watch this.
They're not watching this. They too busy worried about dirt. We talking about your son. We talking about your son and what you.
Are you trying to say my son to nobody?
No, you're in that crime, so they know his case. Then you talking about I'm doing.
They don't know his case. Who know his case?
You
still don't know the case.
You ain't just robbery, assault, burglary, robbery, stealing cars, robbery, burglary.
You said all type of shit. You said all type of shit.
All those, you ain't know he did one?
You said all type of shit.
You ain't know he did one?
I ain't never saw my son do nothing.
Oh my God. Oh, black parents. Black parents are so in denial.
In denial of what?
Crazy.
You capping, gang.
You know what's going on.
Hey,
You know what your son do.
Stop
Bro,
playing with
told
my...
me too many times, nigga.
My son
You acting like I don't know this.
Hey,
You
my
acting
son
like
ain't never
you
stole
on lying and
My son
playing.
ain't never
You
stole
lying, nigga. He stole me plenty of times. He took my weed plenty of times.
took that shit. You
stole
sweet.
How?
He took
How?
You took it in your face.
You tell me he never took my weed.
He took it.
You tell me
Take
you
it
get
and
behind-
steal it two different things.
Come on, guy. I didn't know he took it. Nigga, he took
Yeah,
it.
he did.
How the fuck
You told him where it was at.
I told him.
And he took it.
I told him to go roll my weed. He took the fucking weed, and I told you about it. You didn't do shit about it. You didn't say shit about it. You didn't
Why
do
you
shit
ain't
about it.
stand up? Ain't you a man?
Like your son?
Yeah, y'all the same size.
What they got to do with
My
this
son
shit?
actually bigger than
What are
you.
you talking about, bro? What you talking about
Hey,
don't make
listen.
sense. I'm saying you need
My
to be up
son's
your
an
son.
honor roll student.
No, the fuck he not.
Yes, he
You
is.
lying. You cap.
You lie.
You cap.
Just
You
stop
cap.
talking about my son,
You cap.
bro.
I don't give a
Stop talking about my son,
What
bro.
you did for your son? What you did for him? Talk about don't do something for him. Fuck you mean? Go get him out of jail.
Oh shit. Oh hell no. Oh, hold up. They gonna get my fucking page knocked down. Damn. I'm about to end this, y'all. So look, right. This what I basically explained to y'all, right? And I ain't really get into a deep conversation with my kids and all that yet, right? But you know, every now and then I try to explain them, and I ask them like how do y'all feel about being in front of a camera? Because you know the type of work that I'm about to start doing, you know, it's gonna be like everything gonna be on Front Street with me. I'm one of the niggas come out of this city ain't ashamed of nothing. So, but I don't want my kids to have to deal with, you know, the internet shit if they can't handle that. So I would like most definitely protect my kids and keep their face out of the camera, no matter how large I get, depending on them. I mean, if they feel like they can handle it, then cool. But if you can't handle words and shit, and you like this nigga is live, yo, these niggas crazy, bro. Yo, he jumped on this nigga ass, bro. That's what I'm saying. You gotta have thick skin for this internet shit, man. This shit is not for everybody, bro. That's why everybody I work with before whatever we do, I be asking like, yo, is you media trained? You know, like, cause like, you know, if we, let's just say if you're a rapper or something, and you know, everybody not gonna like your song, right? But some niggas be too sensitive to where they might can't handle that. Somebody like that shit trash. Your song trash. You know how long I was designing tennis shoes before I actually started making some real money out them bitches? Think I was doing this shit for free at first because it's something that I love doing. Matter of fact. Off-white Air Force is coming clean. I know for a fact that my daughter see me live right now, she be doing stupid shit. People be crazy, bro. I'm with my daughter ass. Stop, girl. I know you see me live. Damn. Alright, y'all better fuck off here. know you see me live. Call my motherfucking door and get out of my bushes. Alright, y'all, I'm out.